luxury. Welcome back. I got my coffee in my hand. I'm not a coffee drinker, but today I feel like I needed a quick pick-me-up. And you probably saw that I made 2 coffees because I could not decide which one I wanted. Because I'm not a coffee drinker, I'm indecisive, and sometimes I don't know what this stuff is going to taste like. So this morning I made like a rich chocolate one and a sweet vanilla one. And I went with the rich chocolate one with a cinnamon roll oat milk creamer and a little sprinkle of cinnamon, a little sprinkle of cinnamon on top. So yeah, so that's what I'm drinking for a little quick pick me up this morning. Some coffee. And I love that I have the option to wake up and choose what I want to drink in the morning. Like, that's a blessing. Like, girl, do you want chocolate or do you want vanilla? I don't know. Let's make both and see. Luxury. So, yeah, today I'm going to talk about high maintenance things I do to stay low maintenance, skincare edition. Now, I am 34 years old. I turned 35 in September and my skin looks good. Not to say that like when you turn 35, your skin just goes downhill, but for the most part of my life, I have not had any major skin issues. But now that I'm getting older, I see that I'm like coming up with some dark spots, and when it's that time of the month when my period is about to come on, my skin will let me know, hey girl, your period is about to come on. We about to give you a quick bump or 2 or 3 or 4, and that's gonna be it. And then after the period goes off, my skin will leave a mark to remind me all the trauma that it put me through during my period. So dark spots I deal with, and then the occasional breakout, but high maintenance things I do to stay low maintenance when it comes to skincare. If you watch some of my previous videos, you will see that I've done laser hair removal because I have these stubborn chin hairs, that would not go away. Every now and then they'll come back and I'll go to like a touch-up session, but stubborn chin hairs that would not go away. And I mean, they were thick, and I used to pluck them. And plucking them was not good because it would leave one breakouts, and then after the breakout clears, it would leave dark spots, and then it'll just start all over again because the hair will grow back, and I would pluck it again, and it would leave more dark spots, and it just wasn't good for my skin. So I decided to do laser hair removal, which was the best decision ever. So I did my chin, and then I did my upper lip, and then like I had some little sideburn hairs that I got rid of here, but that's pretty much it. My upper lip wasn't terrible, it was just the chin area, which I spoke to my doctor about, and apparently when you're dealing with like your chin area, it's a very hormonal area for women, and this side right here, like your cheek right, or your jawbone right here, is very hormonal for women. So when you're going through that time of the month, it's likely that you will break out around the chin or the jawbone area because it is hormonal. So I did that. Hydrafacials have been great. I tend to get dry skin a lot, so getting hydrafacials, if you haven't seen the video, please go watch it. I'll link it below. But hydrafacials, basically you get moisture just like infused in your skin, and I love it. All types of serums in your skin, and I love it. They'll start by cleaning your face, and it's like little suction cups, and they use the suction cups to just infuse like serums in your skin, and I love it because when you're done, your face is just like glowing and it looks beautiful. So hydrafacials stay in rotation, and then what else? Microdermabrasion, I really didn't like it. It wasn't my favorite thing. I don't think I ever have to do it again. But recently I did microneedling, and that microneedling is really a trust the process situation. please go look at my previous video where I did microneedling. It was uncomfortable, but maybe 5 or 6 days after the microneedling, my skin was like popping. So microneedling, if you ever thought about it, is really a trust the process situation. So my low maintenance things, those are all the high maintenance things that I do. I go to a med spa. I found a med spa that I absolutely love here in Atlanta. And if you are looking for laser hair removal, make sure if you are a Black woman that you are looking for a med spa that is highly trained in dealing with darker skin. There's a certain type of laser they have to use. The thing with laser hair removal is if you have a darker skin complexion, the laser can mistake your skin for hair because hair is dark, and you can end up getting burned by the laser, which you don't want that. So make sure that if you are seeking laser treatment, you are going to someone who is knowledgeable with dealing with darker skin. Also, low maintenance things, let's talk about it. So I am in my face mask girl era. I really didn't think face masks did anything for me, but I found one that I absolutely love. I have been into Korean beauty a lot lately. SK2. This mask right here, I absolutely love it. Like, it is one of my favorite. It is my favorite face mask. I haven't been using any other face mask. This one is the bomb. And I heard of SK2 before, but I didn't really use it. One, because it's expensive, and two, like, I just never seem to, like, get into Korean beauty, or this is Japanese brand, Japanese beauty, just because I just thought it wasn't for me. But I got into SK2 when they reached out to me for a partnership a couple months ago, and I was like, sure. And they sent me the mask, and I was like, oh my God. And I hate that I love it, because now I have to add it to the skincare budget. And if I'm being honest, this comes in a pack of 2 at Sephora, and 2 masks are $30, which is crazy, because sometimes when you're in Sephora and you're in the checkout and they have the little mini things, sometimes you can buy a mask for like $3 or $4. Two masks for $30. But I will say it is worth every penny. And if it's worth every penny. So let's open it up, because it has a whole bottle of their facial treatment serum. So you can buy the treatment serum in a bottle, or it's in a mask. This mask has a whole bottle of treatment serum inside of it, and you will see what I'm talking about when I open it. See, all the serum is like in the mask, like in the bottom of the packet. Like, the mask is drenched in the serum, and then you still have extra serum left over. So what I do is I pour the serum into my hand and rub it all on my face before I put the mask on. All right, and then, all right, so this is the mask. Oh, it feels so good on my skin. So you let this mask stay on for about 10 or 15 minutes. And when I tell y'all the results are amazing, they are good. So while I'm letting this mask sit, a couple of other things that I do, low maintenance things that I do for my skin is I always have a good serum. And I didn't buy this serum, but I did buy the Merit serum. So the Merit Great Skin Serum, this has been my go-to serum lately. It does give my skin a glow, and I love how it just melts into my skin. So this is one thing that I do. I always make sure that I have a great serum. All right, so I'm gonna keep this on for about 10 minutes and then I will be back. Okay, so I'm back. It's been 10 minutes. The mask is still like stuck to my face. All the serum is still there. So let's pull this bad boy off. I feel like I should get up close and personal so y'all can see it. Look at that. Okay, so then for the most part, I feel like I've seen some people online say, I don't know what to do. Like, do I wash it off my face? No, you just rub it in. You just rub it in your face. Let all that serum like seep into your face. And that's it. Look at that. My skin is like so glowy, and I get so excited every time I use this mask because I'm just like, wow, I just can't believe a mask does that. So I do all of those things so I can have skin like this, and my skin can just stay like, I don't use a lot of product on my face. Like all the skincare, like there was a point in time where I did buy into all the skincare hype and I was using all the skincare things, but now I'm learning that the less things I use, like the better my skin is. So I use a very light cleanser, I use a good serum, and I use a good moisturizer with SPF. And then I use an extra SPF if I need to. So for my cleanser, I use Youth to the People. This is a very light cleanser. I don't feel anything harsh, like it makes my skin soft. Very light and gentle cleanser. And then for my serum, when I'm not using a mask, I do use the Merit Great Skin Serum. And then for my moisturizer, so I do have separate moisturizers, one for day, one for night. And then for the daytime, I use the Fenty Skin Hydrafacials. I have been using this moisturizer ever since Fenty Skin dropped this moisturizer. Now she has tinted moisturizers, and I cannot wait to try. Like, I'm headed to Sephora. I wonder if Fenty Skin sent me something in PR. My PR packages are a mess. Since I moved, nothing is working out how it should be. Like, there is no such thing as forwarding addresses for UPS and FedEx, which is where most PR come from. So I keep having to go back to my old apartment to check if there are any packages there. So I'll have to do that soon. But Fenty Skin moisturizer. And then for nighttime, I use the Skin Fix because it's thick. At night, I want a thick cream to like hold me over the night and to kind of just seep into my skin so my skin can do all the repairing that it needs to do overnight. So those are the things I use. And then if I'm looking for, lately, I've been using this Kiehl's Better Screen UV Sunscreen Serum for extra protection. I make sure now that the sun is booming, summer is here, like I make sure my skin is protected from the sun at all times. So I may use this UV sunscreen serum, and then I use the Fenty Skin, which has SPF in it, and then my makeup also has SPF. I use the NARS tinted moisturizer, which has a SPF in it. So I'm SPF down when it comes to my face. but the serum has seeped in, and this is what it looks like. I haven't even added moisturizer, and I love, love, love this mask. So I'm just gonna add the Fenty Skin moisturizer, and I am done. Like that is my basic skincare routine. Very low maintenance because I don't use a lot of product, but I also do those high maintenance things to make sure that my skin is looking its best. Oh, and one more thing. If I'm not going anywhere, if I'm pretty much staying at home for the majority of the day, I will use a beauty oil. So lately I have been using this Ella Luz oil. Again, if I'm staying at home all day, then I'll use this, but if not, I won't use it because I don't want oily skin. But again, I have dry skin, so anytime I have the chance to just moisturize and let a little bit more moisture like seep into my skin, then I try to use the oil to keep my skin like hydrated and moisturized. And especially with getting laser and hydrafacials and stuff, you just always want to make sure that like your skin is hydrated and moisturized. So that is it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video.